Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Blind Squirrel Talk, famous in a small town. I'm Lulu.
I'm Kim, and today we've got Martha Harner of Cravings Bakery. If you haven't noticed, we have a new bakery. We have a new business.
It's yummy. It's
Yes.
yummy.
She's a Maysvillian now, and we wanted her to give us a little rundown on her business. How you got into this, how you got to Maysville, how it's going.
Where it's at, how to get there, what your hours are. Tell them about those great cookies that I love so much, and those
And the
unbelievable
brownies. Holy
the
cow.
round brownies, the
Goodness,
best.
yes. And they're just easier to make that way, to be
Well,
honest.
they
that's-
don't look like it, so,
well,
yeah.
they're just easier to make. So how I got started, I don't, like 25 years ago, I started with friends and family. It's always like that. I just started doing stuff, and then my niece was having a baby, and they wanted me to do the baby shower cake, and I was like, all right, well, what do you want me to do? I was like, I want a challenge, something, I don't know. And so I ended up making a bathtub cake using fondant for the first time, bubbles,
wow.
duckies, the whole 9 yards. It was crazy. It was
Do you
in
have
Florida.
a picture of it?
I don't. It was
Too
so
bad.
long ago. I know it was so long ago. I don't have one, but since then, yeah, it's just been crazy. Just friends and family, like I said, mostly. And then I would say like 5 or 6 years ago, I started doing it online. I had like a website. I just took custom orders. That's all I did.
So you
And
cooked out of, are you
baked
the
out of my
baking?
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, just did everything in my home.
So this is your first storefront.
Yes, first storefront, wanted it for a long time, and really honestly, I've always just wanted a little small town bakery that was small and that I could like sell out in a couple days, and that's exactly what happens on a regular so far. So I'm so excited. I just had a lady come in and buy 33 cookies from me, and
Oh,
that was
wow.
everything that I had in my case. So, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's good. It's wonderful, and I love it, and it's exactly what I've always wanted. So
Do you live
Yeah.
in Maysville?
I do live in Maysville. I am originally from Florida. I was in Florida.
Whereabouts?
Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
Oh, near Lakeland.
Yeah, near Lakeland. I was there until, I guess, 2006, somewhere around there. So I've been here about 17 years, I guess. And I've been around Brazelton, Buford, Flyer Branch area for like the longest time. And then a year ago, my husband and I bought some property up here. Got some chickens,
Yes.
a couple of dogs, and a cat, So, yeah. So then, I mean, I don't know, just even trying to find a house up here, it was like we drove through Maysville, and my husband's like, that looks like a cute little place for a bakery. And I was like, are you serious? Because it was like, for a couple years, I had to stop doing it. Like, it's just it's a lot of shoulder work.
Right.
It's a lot
It
of
is.
body work, that's just tiring. And so I was at a chiropractor all the time. And I was like, maybe I should just give it up for a little while. And
Yeah.
I moved into an apartment, and it was the time, And then he said that, and I was like, are you for real? I was like, so a year later, here we are. It opened up, and I called, and I was like, let's do it.
Well, you got open pretty quick from the time you stood before council.
Yeah.
Right.
I was really pleased by
It
that.
usually takes longer.
Yeah, no, it went pretty well. I think I stood at council was like end of May, I want to say. It was
I
like
think
end
so.
of May or very 1st of June. And I opened August 15th or 14th, so.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
We've seen restaurants try to open, and it takes a year.
Yeah, a
which-
year.
Yeah, I'm so glad everybody was really
Supportive.
supportive and great working with. Like, you know what I mean? When I called, I could get some answers and stuff like that. There was some run around a little bit. Obviously, you're always going to have that with like the public stuff, but
Yeah. Yeah.
but it went well. So everything's going well. I have very positive feedback and very positive people coming in.
What
and-
are your hours?
So I have 2 early days, which is Tuesday and Saturday. On Tuesdays, I go pick up my grandson from school. So I help. I
You
help
look too
Mom
young
out
to
with
have a
that.
grandson.
No, I have 4 grandchildren.
What?
I have a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and 2 babies that were just born a month apart, and they're 3 months old. So yeah, we have
Wow.
4.
Wow.
But anyway, so Tuesday and Saturday, I am there 10 to 2.
Okay.
And then Wednesday through Friday, I'm there 10 to 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're open Tuesday through Saturday.
Yep. Yep.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, can people call you with special orders?
Yep. I do wedding cakes, birthday cakes, baby shower cakes, whatever event you have, I can do. I will be the first to say I do not like to write on cakes. So I have little placards for happy birthday things, whatever, but I just don't like writing on cakes. It's it's just, take a pen and try to write above paper. Like, it's
Right.
just so, I don't know. I mean, I can draw, you give me a picture and I can, like, sketch it out on a cake and do it in icing, no problem, but write happy birthday and it looks like a 4-year-old.
That's where
did
a
it.
wedding
So I'm
cake
like,
is perfect because you don't write.
yeah,
on
yeah, you don't write on those, it's fine. And then happy birthday cakes, I'm like, I got this, I got colors that you can pick from, and that's it. It says happy birthday. Everybody knows whose birthday is when you get a birthday cake, right? So,
Right.
Yeah.
like, I'll put a name on it if you want, but that's where I draw the line. I'm just kidding. So that's
how did
good.
you come up with your recipe for the cookies? The cookie I love is the one that's got it had the chocolate chips and I want to say cranberries or.
Chocolate, it's oatmeal chocolate peanut butter. Is
No,
what it
this
is.
one didn't have
No?
peanut
Oh, was
butter.
it dark chocolate cranberry?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Is that a family recipe? Because I just wanted to take it and just rub it all over me.
That's awesome. They say about a lot of
gosh.
things. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of my recipes have come from online over the last
Really?
20 years. I mean, there's a few recipes that I've adapted over the years that I would say is my recipe because it started as one thing and it's now another, and that's what I use all the time. So I would say maybe those are like my recipes, but there's so much shared out there, which is so beneficial for everyone. But I mean, you find something, and if it works, you write down the recipe and then you use it. I've used those for years, and I couldn't tell you where I got it from. I would love to tell, like note the person or whatever, but I went to Florida over the weekend, and my niece makes these cinnamon rolls, and they are like, I'm telling you, when I say they're heavenly, if I can master this recipe that she gave me, I was like, they're going to be Jessica's cinnamon rolls. And she's like, just call them Jessica rolls. And so I was like, we're going to do it because we call her Jessica, like
Jessica.
And so they're Jessica rolls. Just Jessica rolls. So anyway, I'm going to try to start having those next week. And I'm telling you, man, people are going to be coming for miles. For
They
these-
will.
There's
They
these cinnamon
will.
rolls. They are so good. But anyway, so yeah. So that, and I just, like I said, having the shared stuff online has been great because that's where I've learned to decorate. That's where I've learned different techniques,
It's amazing what, Google that or YouTube that.
Yeah,
or,
YouTube that and you can find it.
Yeah, my husband always says when he was in high school, we're old, he would have to, on a cassette tape for radio, for his song to come up, he'd record it, and then he'd
Yeah.
teach himself how to play.
Yes,
Now
yes.
he's like, I just go to YouTube and I got that sucker down in no
That's
time.
right. Yeah, YouTube is the best, man. When I first started, it was, you bought books.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not,
Yeah.
I bought books at Michael's that were like how to decorate cupcakes,
Right.
and different, and I took a couple of classes, but everything else is self-taught. But not self-taught. I should say YouTube taught. Honestly. Honestly, it is. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I don't think I can do that. And you look on YouTube, I'm like,
Maybe
can
I
do that.
can, yeah.
I can do that. So,
Actually, I can do that.
yeah. So there's been some things that I've definitely learned and done from YouTube. So,
What's the craziest cake you've ever decorated?
okay. So I guess two crazy ones, I guess, would be what I would say. I did a pig cake. So it's literally shaped like a pig getting barbecued. It had an apple in its mouth, the whole 9 yards. I do have a picture of that. And I made it for a dog's birthday. That's what she said. It was for the dog's birthday.
Okay.
This cake 20 years ago, it was like a $250 cake. Now,
For the dog.
it would be more for the dog. It would be more today, you know what I mean? But
Right.
that's what it was. And I was like, for a dog?
Yeah,
I was like, the dog can't even eat it. Like, it wasn't even made for the dog. Like, it wasn't dog cake that the dog could eat, and they knew that. You know what I mean?
all
I
that
was
hard
like,
work
okay.
and the dog. Wait, what? What?
Celebrating Lulu.
Yeah.
It was celebrating Lulu. And then the other one, I
What's her name?
Is it? Oh my, that's right. So it was celebrating Lulu. That's so funny. And it's on the cake. It says Lulu. That was
You've
her
got it.
birthday.
Okay, we're gonna get a picture of
I
that.
have a picture of
Okay.
it. So that, and then I guess the other one is I did a cigar box cake with a fedora hat on top. The whole thing was edible, and it was his favorite cigar or whatever cigar he liked. So I went and got that cigar box from the cigar place and a couple of cigars from there that I actually did put on the cake for him to smoke. But I had a little ashtray with a short
Wow.
cigar.
Oh, neat.
I mean, it was it was the bomb.
That's labor
I was like,
intensive.
it was crazy, but it was awesome. It was so
Yeah.
awesome to see things come to life like that are pretty cool. You know what I mean? I don't know how sculptured I could do, you know what I mean? But I could do a little sculpture here and there, but simple.
Do you watch Cake Wars on TV?
It's a craft. It's an art.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched every cake show,
Cake
cooking
Boss.
show, you name it, I've seen it. Probably, as long as they're not the dumb ones. Like there are dumb ones that are like what are they, like I don't know, there was one that was like a lab or some crime scene bakery
Oh,
or
yeah.
something. It was so, I was like, where's the cooking, like where, anyway. So but yeah, I've seen every show you can think of. I've seen.
You did enter one of the contests, one of the cake.
Yep.
I made the Eiffel Tower out of ice.
Yeah, I
and
don't know that I
events.
could do that though.
Oh, you
like I
could.
don't know. And even like the Cupcake Wars, I've watched Cupcake Wars for years, and they have like 2 hours to make 1,000 cupcakes, and I'm like, I can't make 1,000 cupcakes in 2 days. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? And I don't work well under pressure like that. I'm just like, I get in the bakery, and I'm like, what am I gonna make today? You know? I don't know if I could be like, you got to make it with jalapenos and cheddar, and you got to make something sweet and delicious in less than an hour. I'm like. Yeah, I don't do that pressure thing. But.
Well, everybody in town's talking about how great this stuff is, so it's really exciting to hear their excitement.
Yes. Yeah. It's just to have another business and something that's delicious on top of that. Yay!
Which, how do you stay so thin when you cook all that?
Right.
I'd be eating all of it.
That's what I people say, oh, I can't eat this cake, and I'm like, I've been eating cake and batter and raw stuff and cooked stuff for 25 years. I mean, there's
And kill
quality,
me.
there's quality control. You have to try it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have to know what it tastes like.
Oh, that's
you know
the
what
job
I
I
mean?
want.
Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So my diet consists of mainly sugar. That's not a lie. And a lot of running.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I have 20 chickens, and I'm up early. I'm feeding them,
You
taking
need
care
those
of them.
chickens for your
Eggs.
recipes.
Right, yeah. I wish I could use my eggs in the recipe, but
You can't. Oh, you can't.
yeah, law
Ah.
says you can't do that.
Oh, that stinks.
without.
Well, you can use it in your own personal cakes.
Well, I could get 2 more license certificates for money, and they would
Okay.
probably let me do it. You know, it's just all that crazy
Yeah.
talk
A lot of
stuff,
red
but-
tape.
A lot of red tape. So anyway, that was kind of the plan. But now I'm like, well, I'll just give them away. I mean, there's so many people that can use things,
Yeah.
and I mean, I have neighbors, church people. I'm not worried about my eggs. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, yeah. So I have
Kim
a lot
and
of
Lulu.
chickens. and-
Yeah, we
Kim
love,
and
we
Lulu.
love
I
fresh
mean, yeah,
eggs.
I'm like, nobody told me I couldn't sell the eggs at the bakery. So I was like, I'll just sell the eggs that I get from the farm, and then I'll go buy eggs to put in the recipe, because that
Which
makes
is kind of
sense.
crazy because the farm eggs are so much better.
Yes. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
and
so much better.
here's one thing too about eggs, and people. This is just a funny little tidbit, but there is a bloom on an egg that when the chicken lays it, it protects the egg,
Yeah.
and it protects that egg. If you don't wash that bloom off, it protects the egg for almost 5 months. I mean, literally,
Wow.
eggs are good for
At room temperature.
at room temperature for a long time. No refrigeration, nothing. The worst thing you can do is wash an egg the first thing when you
Right.
get it, right? Well, the stores, that's the first thing they tell you to
do.
do, and that's the first thing they do to avoid bacteria. And I'm like, but now you're letting bacteria in the
Yeah.
egg. So
We're the only country that refrigerates our eggs.
yeah. So and washes them right away and all of that. Like I'm like, look, the poop on the shell, and I mean, if it's that, you know what I mean, like wash your egg a little before you crack it, fine. But I
Right.
mean, honestly, like if you're eating raw eggs, I would say yeah, maybe handle them a little better. But most of these eggs are getting cooked and stuff anyway. You're like, well,
Right.
500 degrees, better kill some stuff. You know what
Yes,
I mean? Like,
yes.
I don't know. So
What is your number one selling item at the bakery?
right now, I would say the brownies.
Yeah.
The brownies are
Yeah.
a very big hit. Everything really, I'm really shocked, but it's like if I bake it, they buy it, and it's like that. I mean, that's gonna be
Bake
like
it
my
and
little.
they will eat.
Yeah, I'm like it's my little motto now. I'm like it's crazy, but yeah, I would say brownies and probably the cookies.
Yeah.
The everything cookies are like a real hit. But almost any cookie that I make, the fact that I've had 0 waste so far is amazing.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I took some stuff and donated some stuff on Thursday when I left to go out of town because I was going to be gone for 4 days. So it wiped me out of everything, and I took some stuff down to Florida with me for my family. So it was like, but it's nothing has gone to waste, which is fantastic. And
I love that.
yeah, me too. Me too.
Do you have a website or?
I
no?
don't have a website. My daughter is doing my social media, and she's just doing Instagram for me.
Okay.
And she's like, Mom, I don't really think you need a website, and whatever. And so far, I don't. I don't know what I would do with a website. I don't know why I would need a website right now. Honestly, like there would be no ordering from the website or anything
So
like that.
they can find your telephone number on Instagram?
Yeah, the address and phone number and all of that's on Instagram or my Facebook page. It goes to my Facebook page, which a lot of people have friended me on that, and that's fine because I'm debating getting a Facebook page for it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. People say, "Oh, it's important," and I'm like, "Look, I am honestly, I am busy enough that I don't really, and it's a blessing, to be honest. It's a 100% a blessing that I don't need to be out there,
Right.
Pulling people in. I mean, I'm staying busy, and it's fantastic.
So if somebody wants to call you or order a cake, do they just need to stop in, or can they?
They can call me on the phone. You can text me. You can. I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking at the camera. I don't know. Looking at you guys, but
You're doing
You're
fine.
doing- you're doing good.
you can call me 770-855-7595. Text me. Whatever. Just hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. What date? I can pretty much do anything within a day or so. If you've got a big event or if you want decorated sugar cookies, which are pretty popular, I need 4 days for those because they just take a while to dry. But other than that, yeah, you want something, you want a flavor, you want pumpkin, you want caramel. What do you want? You tell me what you want and I'll make it, I promise.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yep.
Okay, so for the people that don't know where you are, tell us where you're located.
So I'm located next to Hawk's House.
Okay.
In Maysville, in between that and the little convenience store that's just down, I don't know, do you guys know where we are? Like a mile down the road, right? A
What
mile
is the
down
address?
the road. Yeah, 8771 Maysville Road
Okay.
in Maysville. So you can get to me from anywhere. Jefferson, Nicholson, Homer,
Commerce.
Gilsville.
Commerce, Gillsville,
Lula.
Lula. Brazelton is not that far.
Not
yeah,
for
all
what you
those.
make it. It's not far at all. Not far at all. It's worth the ride.
That's right.
Definitely
that's right.
worth the
So-
ride.
We appreciate you being here. We're here and here.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, thank you, thank you.
We'd love to have you come back and just look forward to seeing you grow and
Yeah.
trying more sweets.
Yes, come down anytime. I always have something different.
You also have ice cream. Please, let's talk about that for a
Oh.
quick second.
Okay. I'd rather not because I ate almost a whole container by myself last night.
Well, your peanut butter ice cream is off the chain. And I'm trying to not eat sugar right now, but it was so smooth. It was so good. It was,
I had the brownie bite ice cream last night, and I'm telling you, I was like, because it's the quality control. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know. That's one I haven't tried, right? So I'm like, I'll just take it home and
You
like,
ate the whole thing,
I'll
didn't
split
you?
it with my husband, whatever. My husband wasn't feeling good last night and went to bed early, and I ate all of it, but like 4 bites, and I felt really bad. But then I was like, it's so good. It was so good. So yeah, it's hard to stay away from my own stuff. So I'm not trying to just push this on everyone else. Like I'm eating it too. I swear to you, I'm eating it too.
That's awesome, though.
Yes, it is great.
All right, so
Well,
ice cream, cakes,
yes.
everything. Perfect.
friendly somebody
Yes.
here in town. Love it. I didn't even know you lived here. I mean, that's what I love about this show is we're meeting people I didn't know lived in Maysville.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, and it is awesome because I mean I've met so many people that have come in so far, and even you guys, like I didn't know that there was anything like this right here in town that you guys were talking about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like we're a small town.
Yeah, we're a pass through.
And we're a small town, so then Maysville, where is that? And I'm like, about an hour north of Buford. Does that help? Like I don't know, you know what I mean? And then some people, I don't know, some people don't even know where that's at. But yeah, we're a little small town up here. I love it. It's exactly what I wanted. So
Aw.
I know. I
We're
did.
glad you're here.
Thank
So
you,
glad.
thank you.
Thank you for coming to see us today, and go
welcome.
visit Cravings Bakery. It's worth the stop.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you,
You're
ladies.
welcome.
I appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Blind Squirrel Talk. I'm Lulu.
I'm Kim.
And I'm Martha.
Yay! We will see you next time. Bye y'all.